The 2026 Mazda CX-70 returns this year with no major changes, and that's not a bad thing. Mazda already hit the sweet spot with the CX-70, a two-row SUV that blends luxury light design, punchy powertrains, and some of the best handling in the segment. If you want something that feels more engaging than a Hyundai Santa Fe, but far more attainable than a BMW X5, this is the SUV that threads the needle. Mazda's goal was simple: offer a five-passenger vehicle with real performance credibility, upscale materials, and everyday usability without the bulk of a third row. In practice, the CX-70 is one of the most balanced, satisfying midsize SUVs you can buy. The CX-70 looks the part of a premium SUV without screaming for attention. Its long hood, rear drive proportions, and subtle body sculpture gives it more presence than many of its rivals. Wheel arches, finishes help you spot which powertrain you're looking at. Black cladding on mild hybrid models, painted flares on the PHEV. The S trim gets 21-inch wheels, adaptive front lighting, dark exterior accents, and a panoramic roof that brings some visual drama. Mazda doesn't chase gimmicks here. The CX-70 has that understated, confident design language typically reserved for pricier German brands. Slide inside and the premium vibe gets clearer. The CX-70 shares its architecture with the CX-90, so you get rich materials, a clean layout, padded touch points, and a cabin that feels genuinely upscale. Napa leather, quilted patterns, upgraded lighting, and memory seating arrive on upper trims, while the second row seats recline for long trip comfort. Cargo room is one of its secret strengths: 29.9 cubic feet behind the second row, 58.6 with it folded, complete with an underfloor storage compartment that hides bags or gear from plain sight. It's generally more useful than some rivals despite being a two-row SUV. So under the hood, Mazda gives buyers three high-quality choices. The standard 3.3-liter inline-six mild hybrid, delivering 280 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque, smooth power, impressive real-world efficiency. Step up to the 340 horsepower S version of the same engine, and the CX-70 becomes legitimately quick, with torque-rich passing power and the kind of throttle response you don't usually find in this class. All models use an 8-speed automatic and standard all-wheel drive. The plug-in hybrid combines a 2.5-liter engine with a 100-kilowatt motor for 325 horses, 369 pound-feet of torque, and about 25 miles of electric driving, more than enough for errands or short commutes. Now, what sets this vehicle apart is how it drives. Mazda tuned this SUV with unusually sharp steering, predictable body control, and a chassis that feels eager in corners. It reacts quickly but never harshly, and the ride remains calm over broken pavement. It's the sporty option in a class dominated by softer, slower responses, yet it never feels punishing. The PHEV's blend of electric and gas power adds instant torque, making it feel stronger than its four-cylinder layout suggests. Regenerative braking comes in two levels, tunable enough that newcomers won't find it abrupt. Fuel economy remains strong for the category. The standard mild hybrid returns about 24 city, 28 highway, while the more powerful S barely changes those numbers at 23 and 28. The PHEV leads the lineup with 56 miles per gallon equivalent and 25 miles of EV-only capability. These figures put Mazda right alongside or slightly ahead of some luxury rivals. Tech usability remains the CX-70's most polarizing point. The 12.3-inch center display is sharp, but it's not a touchscreen. Mazda sticks with the rotary dial and shortcut buttons. Some drivers love the precision, others find it dated. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included, the wireless charger works reliably, and full Amazon Alexa integration is new to Mazda, allowing voice control for navigation, media, and even smart home devices. The Bose 12-speaker system on premium trims is strong, but Mazda's infotainment still trails competitors like BMW's large touchscreen setup. Safety remains comprehensive across the lineup. Standard gear includes blind spot monitoring, radar cruise with stop and go, lane keep assist, emergency braking, rear cross traffic alert, and an unresponsive driver support system. Premium Plus trims add surround view cameras, front cross traffic alert, and additional sensing technology. The CX-70 hasn't been crash tested as of this recording, but its sibling, the CX-90, earned tops marks, an encouraging sign given their nearly identical structures. Now, compared to rivals, this vehicle plays an interesting role. It drives better than a Hyundai Santa Fe and Jeep Grand Cherokee. It undercuts the BMW X5 and Acura MDX on price while offering legitimately sporty handling. The Genesis GV80 is more luxurious, but Mazda's driving dynamics make it feel special in a different way. This is the SUV for people who want something premium without the premium cost, and who care as much about the drive as the look. As a complete package, the 2026 CX-70 sticks to Mazda's formula: upscale feel, engaging performance, excellent steering, and a cabin that makes daily life easy. It isn't the flashiest, and the infotainment quirks may divide some shoppers. But for those who want a driver-focused SUV with premium touches and strong value, the CX-70 belongs on the short list. If you're considering this vehicle, check real-time dealer invoice pricing and incentives in your zip code at quotes.everymandriver.com before you buy. There's also a direct link below the video. It's a free and fast search engine offering shoppers hundreds, possibly thousands, off their next new vehicle, car, truck, or SUV. That's quotes.everymandriver.com.
You can save $50 right now on the Nuvio Recovery Chiller. It works with any tub, bathtub, cold tub, indoors or out. Just plug it in, set the temperature, and start plunging. Use my code below and grab your deal today. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.